Hello guys, my name is Shadab and this is my channel shadmax. This video is my first and dedicated to everyone who wants to start learning through shadmax. You probably open this app and you're like, what the fuck is all this? And you don't even know where to begin or even what button to click on or anything. So the first thing I wanna do is pretty much go over everything and have a quick overview of what it is. So let's go. Okay, let's open the shadmax and take a general look. I use version 2024, that is the last one, and there is no much difference between the versions, so don't worry if you don't have the same version. Let's start. This bar up here is called the menu. Pretty much every single thing is contained here. It's like the heart of your program. Right under it, we have our toolbar. This is where the most common tools that we use to create stuff. So anytime I say toolbar, you know you have to look up here. Right under this, we have our ribbon bar. But I'm not going to tell you anything about this yet, because it's pretty much advanced and you guys will be confused. Next to them, we have these little things, actually 4 different little boxes, and all of things are called viewports. This is where you view your objects from different angles. So let me go ahead and create an object real quickly. Just a simple box. I will explain this part to you later. We can move around the viewports by clicking on them. This is the top view, this is the front view, and this is the left, and this is the perspective view. You can see the words here. So these are the same objects but from different angles. You can see this yellow frame around when you click on the specific viewport. It means that this viewport is active. Now if you click on this plus icon here, you can choose different options. For example, you can choose maximize viewport. Also, we can use short forms, that is holding Alt plus W. You can also click here and choose what view you want to have in a particular viewport. Or you can shortcuts that is written down next to the names. Obviously, using shortcuts is a faster way. Here, on the other hand, we can set the display quality. I typically use standard to avoid lag screen, but you have other options too. For example, wireframe override. You can see all the objects in lines, and other options that I will explain to you later. You can orbit the viewport by holding the Alt and holding the middle mouse button, like this. And by holding the middle mouse button and scrolling, you can zoom in on the viewport, like this. Now let's talk about comment panels. Here, that gives us access to most the modeling features of the shadmax. Comment panel is actually 6 different tabs. Right here, we can start from create comment panel. It contains controls for creating objects like geometry, shapes, lights, cameras, and etc. We can choose geometry and we can choose different types of objects from the rollouts, like this. I explain all of them gradually in the tutorials. Okay, another thing is this slower interface that is used for animation, and we don't need it right now. So the next thing is your file button, right here. It's called the application button. All your files, comments are under here. You choose new if you want to start a new file. You can also reset to clear all data and reset the settings. You can open the file by choosing the path, or you can use the path recent options if you have opened, like here, if you have opened this file previously. Here you can also all saved options. To import or export the files, you can also go to file menu, these are here, What is pretty cool here, you can adjust the workspace to your needs and preferences. Let me show you. You need to click and hold what you want, and then you place it where you want it. Here, like I don't know, here. And also you can delete this from this workspace by clicking the cross, and it will be disappeared. If you want to add something, you need to right click on the toolbar space here, and you see the list of options you can add. If you already added, it will have this checkpoint. If you want to delete it from the workspace, you can click on this and it will disappear like this. And if you want to turn it back, you have to check the click. Okay, let's say we want to have the time slider back. Right click and choose the time slider, and it will be back. And all the options are the same. Let's begin with learning the most common toolbar items. Here, the most common one that we're gonna be working with is probably select object in this. Say you have an object right here and you have another object right there, which is a square. And I know you guys, I didn't go over how to build this yet, don't worry. We will do that probably in the next tutorials. But for now, I'm just building them quickly to demonstrate what these tools mean. So a select object pretty much select between one object and the other, so you probably could have guessed that. Oh, I didn't activate it. Like this. You see the ring around the selected objects here. Another key that we use a lot, really believe me, a lot, is select and move. Like here. This is move, and this is the arrows to the north, I don't know, south, west, east. So if you select that, you can move your 3D objects around. Anytime you want to move on the axis, just click, hover over the axis and it will light up. Or if you want to move it like freeforms, click this little box right here in the middle and the entire thing will light up. And it will also work for another arrows. Alright, the other tool that we're gonna be working with a lot is select and rotate. What this does, you select an object, you click on the rotate, so you can hover over one of these axes like this. And like the move object, if you click the center, you can rotate it freely in 3 axes. And the last tool for this tutorial is scale. What does it do? As you guess, it's pretty much changed the size of your object. So if you go ahead and click the center, you can change it. You can make it bigger or smaller. And also you can rescale it on specific axes, like Z for example, like X, like Y, and even 2 of them. If you select it between 2 axes, it will scale in those directions. For today, that's enough. I don't want to confuse you. Just some basic options and tools that is so necessary. They are basic but so useful, and you will use them a lot. For the next tutorial, I will explain you command panel in details. This is very important. Thank you guys for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe, like and follow me on Instagram. See you soon. Bye.